Good morning everybody. Today is midweek and I thought I would just take you along and show you what I'm up to. I actually have to wrap a wholesale order and lots of people always ask me, how do I send the orders out? Is there any process or way I do it? And yeah, there is a bit of a process, so I'm going to take you along. I'll show you what I'm doing and hopefully this helps you to package some of your orders. So let's pop the camera around so I can show you exactly what I'm up to. Now I hope this view on the camera is okay. So basically in front of me here I have lots of boxes like this that already have all the products in, and I will zoom past so you can see exactly what I mean a little bit later. So like I said, I've already got these. So this wholesale order is from Faire. The whole order is shower steamers. So I've already packed these ones, which are the eucalyptus. So we'll pop that aside. I've done some of these in the orange, so let's just add these in. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. And this order is a much bigger order of orange, so I'm definitely going to have to get some more of those ones. Peppermint, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to put 9, so we'll just grab another 4. And now when I pack these in the order, now a lot of people are going to think this is a bit silly, but I make sure that all of the packaging faces the same way, because when they open it, you just want them to open that. So if I can show you, if you can see, they're all the same way. So just make sure that all your writing, so you don't want one of these girls' heads upside down and one not, because this is all a part of the experience of anybody getting to open the package. I also use this honeycomb as well now. This is a paper honeycomb. It's definitely more environmentally friendly. I will pop those ones aside so we know. Rose geranium is already done, so I'm going to pop this one aside as well. So now to start this, we've got these particular boxes. So now I got these boxes from Stanley Packaging, and I promised to put all of the links and things like that below. So all we're going to do is just fold it up. These boxes are roughly like maybe $1.20 each, maybe, I can't remember, $1, something like that. You could put it in a massive big box, but I just know that this fits super well on here. So like I said, we've got the box made up. We're going to put the honeycomb in first. Now this is what it comes like. It comes in a roll. I've just cut it, and then you just basically pull it apart like this, and it's basically a much more environmentally friendly way of packaging, rather than, you know, using all the plastics. So look, sometimes I do use plastic, well, not so much plastic, but 100% recyclable foam. I will use that in some instances because the product still needs to get there safe, let's be honest. But you know, if you can use this, I definitely say use this. So now we need to do a chamomile one. So the same thing, like I said, I'm making sure that everything is going to be the right way. We don't want something upside down, because it means somebody will not be happy. And here in my box are all the ones that I have left. I definitely have to make more. And we'll put an extra one in there. This person has actually ordered more. And then basically, like I said, that's literally how it's going to look. Then I usually ruffle some tissue paper or something to fill the top up. So we will do that in a moment. We'll just set this one over this way a little bit. And like I said, we do have another one. So let me just do this last one. We need to get all these boxes organized. So once again, the same thing. Like I said, you know, we're just going to use this honeycomb, pop it in. To the side, I do have the order that I print out on Faire. Obviously, I can't show that because that's people's details and addresses. These ones are going to another state. I send a lot across different states. So that's what we're going to do with this one. So like I said, let's organize everything here. I'll get the next lot happening. I need to look on my sheet just to make sure I'm packing the right ones. So lavender, blue, green. All right, so this one here is the rose. So this is what my shower steamer boxes look like. So, and it's got all the details and everything on the back that people need. It does have its own scan code and so on. You can actually buy scan codes on the internet as well. Some companies are really expensive and some are really cheap. So just look around to make sure that you're getting the right one. So it's very important to make sure we get the right ones, because you don't want to get ones that are super expensive. It will just be too dear for you. But that's it. We have actually done that one. Like I said, there's 9 in each box. And then there's a few extra things I'm going to do with those ones as well. And I've just realized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 orange. So I'm going to have to make that. I thought we had another 100 of those, but it looks like I've actually sold out. So I will actually send all of these off. So if ever you don't have one thing, I usually try and send it all, but I message them and tell them 2 days later they will get the last remaining ones. Even though it costs you more in postage, it's really important that you just try and send everything out. It's my fault that I don't have it, not the customers. But that's just the way it is, isn't it? So let me get something else, and I'm going to pop these in here. I will show you how I seal the top of these boxes off as well. Okay, I am back with a few things. So these came in another order, so I basically am going to use these to repack over the top. And these bits of paper also came in a delivery from a supplier. So like I said, I try and recycle all of those. Just make sure that you're putting the right thing. So if you're putting soap, you don't want to be using something that a chemical might have come in. Just be a bit realistic with what we're using. So you can see I've just packed the top. This is the rose one. So I'm going to just seal this up. So we're just going to close up the box. And now I'll show you what I do for these ones. Because this person has ordered lots of them in different scents, so each box I've literally just printed this out on my computer, and I'm just literally going to put this over the top, so when they open it they know this box is the rose one. So I'm literally just going to pop it over the top here. Usually I just kind of go over the seal so that I've sort of sealed the box a little bit. So literally that's all I'm going to do, because these are going to be, wrapped again after this. But like I said, that's what we're doing for that one. So now this one is the lavender. So the same thing, I'm just going to put this in it. And this is really just so it doesn't move, because we don't want the whole box to move or juggle around in the post. It will stop everything being damaged if you seal the box really well. So like I said, this one here is lavender, so let's just put the lavender sticker over. And don't worry if the box pops open a little bit, because we can seal all of that later. So once again we've done that. So then we do have these two all organized, and now let's do this one. This is the chamomile. So I'll just push some of these. So in the corner there was a gap, so I'm just pushing these little foam things that I've got in here. And once I've used these, then I'll use that paper. So don't ever feel scared or embarrassed to use other papers or other boxes, because if I had boxes that fit this, I would reuse it. It's only going to be recycled or landfill otherwise. So in my opinion, I'm actually doing something super good for the environment if I get to do that as well. So here is, like I said, the next one, which this is chamomile, and I've counted all of these. So just make sure you count them and tick them off on your wholesale order, which I'll definitely do. Then we've got this one here. So this one is peppermint. So once again, I'm just going to push these, so you can see there's a little gap in here, and basically I want to just push this so that, because if I don't push them in here, it will move in the post, and we definitely don't want that. We just want everything as secure as it can be, because even though I always put things like fragile, you'll be amazed the amount of truck drivers that just drop it on the ground. I mean, look, I've been pretty lucky. I really haven't had many things damaged, but you still don't know. I mean, you know, we just got to do what we can, don't we? So once again, we'll put that sticker on there. So we will do this one. We'll put this one at the back a bit so that I can show you what I'm up to. We will do the eucalyptus. And look, every now and then when I do wholesale, I'll often just give them a freebie. So in this one, I think I've given them a couple extra shower steamers in here. So that's just what I do. Sometimes you don't have to do that. But if it's a wholesale client, it will make them try it themselves. And then if their customers ask them, they can say, well, we've actually tried it, we really like it. So anyway, that's something that, you know, you can do. And you don't need to put these stickers like I'm putting on them. You really don't. That's just how I pack mine, but it doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. It's just literally how I've been packing it. And I've just got to make sure I do the sides again. If it doesn't fit down, just don't squish it in. It just means that there'll be something on the edge, which is usually the honeycomb paper or something stopping this from closing. I'll pop this paper back in just to protect it a little bit more. Seal this box up. This box is not loving me. I'm going to fix it. Alright, so in this one, like I said, I do only have 5, which is okay. So either way, I'm still going to send this to them, and then I will actually put a note in here just to say the next ones will come in a day or so, because I will have to make some more because I just didn't realise I've run out. And I'm sorry if it's noisy, but I've got to pack the box up. So once again, just pack it all up, and we will close this. But your customer will much prefer to get the whole order minus 1 or 2 little ones than not get the order for another week. So if you don't have something, it's best just to message them and tell them, are you happy to wait a couple more days, and we will get it to you. And most people will say yes, just please send what you got. So that's something that you can do. And if you've got Faire, you're selling on Faire, you can split the order and things like that as well. So anyway, that's what it is. So let's pop the camera around. I will show you. Oh no, I won't actually pop it around. Let's just do this. So anyway, that's what they're going to look like when they open it. Now for me, I actually do this. So something similar to this. And what I'm going to do is I use this film only because I've got some left. It's like a plasticky kind of film. And I'm going to wrap all of this up. So let's wrap this up. I've just got this, you know, great sort of plasticky typed, this is actually a shrink wrap for mailing. So it's very, very good. You know, it is plastic. Before anyone says anything, yes, it is. But sometimes you need to think of packaging the parcel. You need to think of a holistic view, you know, like, yes, I understand a lot of people don't want to use plastic, but there are sometimes you need to, otherwise you'll end up having to send a whole new order out. But, you know, I do try and find paper if I can. You could definitely do this with the paper as well. But because I'm putting all these boxes together is why I'm doing it this way. But basically that's it. So I'm going to stick all this together and then we need to weigh up the parcel. So now after we've done all that, we need a scale. You can use any scale you like. Pop the product on, make sure the scale's zeroed out. Now this one is saying 2.907 grams, which means 2.9 kilos. I always go up 100 grams because that way you're not going to get a fine from your postal company. In Australia, they will send you a bill if it's under. So I always make sure. So this one is 2.9. It's 2.907. So I'm just going to say that this is 3 kilograms just to make sure, because that will also equate for, you know, any paper I'm going to put, letters, sticky tape, anything else on there. But anyway, that's it for that, and I will show you once I've got everything ready. We will organize everything. I have an online service which is called Australia Post Business, and I log everything into that. That way you keep a digital record as well. It does have a tracking number, and you load that into your Shopify site. So basically that's what I'm going to do from here, like I said. So we'll move the scale out the way. So I'm just going to go over to my computer now, log it all in, and I'll be back to show you how I'm going to send it off. Now before we send it, we need to measure it. So basically you need to measure your length, you'll need to measure the top and the side. So that's exactly what I'm going to do with this one here. So we know it's going to be 15 centimeters times 25. And then the length will be the shortest bit, which is 21. So that's basically what we're going to do. So what do we say? 15 times 25 times 21. So I will go and measure all this up. So we are ready to go, everyone. I'm going to pop this on. So basically this is all the information. You have to sign the bottom of it, and then I'm going to pop it on there. My hand is obviously over the scanning bar so no one can see names or details. But anyway, we are going to put this on. I'm going to go off to Australia Post now, and we are going to send this parcel off. So it is done. That is my process to sending it. If I was to send a parcel that was, you know, for a gift or something that was bought through my site, not wholesale, that would actually have my tissue paper on it. But there's no good putting your fancy tissue paper for a wholesale order. It's a waste of money, and they're only going to throw that in the bin anyway because they'll have their own branding for their own company when they're buying wholesale. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you have not joined my YouTube videos and my channel, make sure you join up there, because that way you'll be able to see all my videos coming up. Anyway, see you on the next one. Bye, friends.